Queen. Checkmate. Coming to the stage, the lady. We gave you your Can you hear me? Can you hear Queen? Can you hear Queen? Hello good people, it's Queen. I am doing makeup tutorials on myself, preparing myself for Christmas events and New Year events. So I'm gonna do things in the camera just to see how the eyes, the eyeshadow came out. I'm trying to figure out how my wing on my eye came out on the right side. And I want to see how it came on the left side. And understand this, eyes are not identical. They're not in the same location, everything. So what I do to the right eye, I can't do the left eye. And so that's one thing about with makeup, you just have to have your angles correctly. So when folks are looking at you, they're not going to know that your eyes are slightly different. And then you highlight to throw light in places other than, I'm learning all these things. And so I take my time, and it was blending. I did try a new step. And what I did was I made me a folder in a playlist. I put down one video into that playlist for my face, the makeup application, and I put a video in there for the contour application, eyeshadow application, and the wing angle when you have a hooded eye. So I only have 4 videos in that particular playlist. My other playlist was so much, I was getting overwhelmed and was trying to do one body out of 20 videos. We're saying 20 different videos. So I'm not going to do that. I get overwhelmed. I understand. I did watch a lot of videos to understand the concept of applying makeup in 2026, since we're going there. It's much different than the way I started when I was much younger, and the way my grandmother wore, because like I said, they wore black lip liners, and at one point I did, but a black lip liner is just too harsh. Even black eyeliner after a certain age is too harsh, especially if, you know, if it's a dramatic look that you're going for. Of course, like I would say a masquerade ball. I want to be defined. I want it to be very glamorous. It's going to be over the top, bold colors. Everyday work, for me, it's going to be bronzy and brown, you know. So as the showgirl, it's going to be multifaceted. And being the showgirl, it allows me time, because I got the outfits. I've always had the outfits. Always had the blonde hair, so hair outfits good. And I've always done my own makeup as Regina. You know, I actually was getting makeup artists as Regina. But as the showgirl, YouTube is very helpful, I can tell you, for a multi of things. Because the showgirl wants to be in different colors. I'm very eccentric as the showgirl, so I'm going to push it. But I've pushed it all my life, y'all. So it's nothing new with different colors in my outfits, my eyeshadows, my lipstick. The showgirl has always been there. And then I do have a palette. I just have to say that. It took me until Fenty came out, Rihanna. I could never find a foundation for this particular skin tone. It's not the percentage of this skin tone is not that high. So of course makeup, you know, folks, they don't make it go all the way dark, all the way up into me. They won't make it my color either. So and I didn't understand makeup today. You learn the color wheel. You can mix your lipsticks like I did today. You can mix your foundations. No foundation made by man, even in Fenty. Let me turn this down. It's going to be match your skin. You're going to have to be an artist. That's why they're called makeup artists. That's why rap artists, R&B artists, these people, tradesmen. This is a trade. This is a profession. And, you know, folks, we're more focused on skin care, like cleaning the face. What do you clean it with? And then hydrating the face, toning the face, you know, all that stuff. You have to, I'm thinking, that's why I'm looking up what else I put on there. Sunscreen. I cannot emphasize that enough. If you remember anything, remember sunscreen, even for the black women. That's mandatory. So it's skincare, because if you put a makeup, eyeshadow, lipstick on top of dry skin, oily skin not exfoliated, you're not going to get this look. I don't care how much makeup you use. And you're going to find yourself, you know, because, you know, you go to a makeup counter, even an artist, they're not going to give you no exfoliation before they apply your makeup, because those are separate skills. Estheticians, they take care of all of that. So never try to go to a makeup artist when you should be going to an esthetician. If you have not did any makeup and you 40, I would suggest going to an esthetician first. They will give you a grade on your skin to identify if you're oily or if you're dry. They will exfoliate you down. Of course, they can't do it in one setting. Mine is like baby light because I do it almost every other day myself with the baking powder, grapeseed oil, and black Jamaican castor oil. Stir those ingredients. Bam, put that on. Of course, you know, black folks, when it say 30 minutes, no, you're going on all night. Okay, because I've been like working like a slave. So this ain't for the average 30 minutes. I've been out in this heat. I've been stressed out for over 30, 40 years. I'm going to put the shit on for 12 hours, okay? And I'm going to sleep in this. You can sleep in this. It ain't going to do nothing but kill all that dead skin off. I'm trying to get to the motherfucking white meat, okay? So this makeup is a very thin because it's buff. It's very thin level. A lot of my face is the skincare that I've been doing, the exfoliation. I had an esthetician before COVID from my hometown. She's in Atlanta. So oh my God. So she was already taking care of my skin, making sure it was, the pH was in it, was the right pH for the face, and that it was healthy. So yeah, you know, so after we got down to the skin exfoliation, of course, COVID shut everything down. Again, I come to YouTube, all of that. And now I do holistic exfoliations. I don't even go to an esthetician because I already got it down to the baby skin. So I go to my little YouTube DIY already. My favorite way of doing it, because they're going to show you so many and you're going to want to change. No, I do it just like when I pop my curl in. I'll be 60 next year. I got one mousse that I will buy to pop my curls in. What was I talking about before the mousse? What was I talking about? I don't know, y'all. Okay, so one mousse. I don't know, y'all. So anyway, I only buy one makeup now. I've already did the process of elimination. I don't need to switch up nothing at 60. I found my fountain of youth, okay? And that's keeping my skin exfoliated. Applying makeup on lightly and correctly. And when you age, there's certain things, because like I said, I didn't know what no hooded I was until I'm looking, because my wing kept, I just kept saying, oh, what's funny about this wing here? It ain't coming out like And, I'm like, my eyeshadow, because one thing I learned about eyeshadow is only supposed to be on the lid and a little bit above the crease. Taking anything all the way up, you're going to look like a clown. So all this stuff I'm learning. So as the showgirl, and you all will see me as the evolution. Because I think it was Sunday night. I would look at my videos and I kept saying, that's a little too much. I don't want to look made up. I want to look like my skin is glowing and it's healthy. So it's been a process of elimination. Okay, and we're going to go ramble. You know me, I'm a ramble in this memory. So at 60, I only use one kind of makeup. I only buy one kind of toner for my face, one kind of hydrator for my face, and one kind of sunscreen for my face. And I know what I got it now. Exfoliation. I found one process. That's what I had forgot what I was talking about. But I found one way to naturally exfoliate my skin, and I've seen 3 or 4 others that's like, whoa. And one of them would be the Asians. They use a rice ingredient. It's on YouTube. Maybe spring I'm going to try, but I'm not going to try it now because I got events I'm going to for the holiday, and I already work with this baking powder, baking soda, grapeseed oil, and black castor oil. Those three things. Grapeseed oil, baking soda, black castor oil. Mix your little, and exfoliate your whole body. This is a scrub from head to toe. So I only use the baking soda right now because I'm safe. I'm happy. But there is one with cornstarch, one with banana, something is scraping out the banana peel, and then, like I said, rice. So, study them all, choose one, and stick with it for 6 months. That's just how I am. This works perfectly. The exfoliation. Getting the dead skin off your entire body, your face, everything. I put it all over. And now I don't leave that on for no 12 hours because I'm doing I can't do my back. I do my arms, my chest, my stomach, my legs, and my, oh my God, I got a baby booty, y'all. And I put it on my buttocks, and now I will go to sleep with that on. I sure will. Because this stuff is natural. Because now when you use store-bought exfoliations and you leave it on longer, you might be burnt up. You might be burnt up in the morning. So I said, don't take this advice for anything man has made, because it's got an algorithm when it stops. And they have tested it at 30 minutes. Okay. And they'll know when you try to sue them that no, nigga, no, you went over 30 minutes. We know this damage here didn't come from our product. So, because So, I want to be clear. What I make at home is natural. It's going to do what it's got to do. And for me, turning 60, I had been working like a slave. So I needed extra time, more for exfoliation before I got to this. So I'm at this now. So yeah, so that's exfoliation. Fenty. I loved Fenty. I was like, man, after I got Fenty, because Fenty comes in every hue. So I found my foundation, and I really didn't find it because I went into Sephora because Fenty first came out. I was supposed to, and I just kept thinking something was off. They just want to push, all this when you're in spring, and so you wear something different in the winter. No, I ain't got that kind of money. It was actually my daughter. I saw her makeup one day. She was wearing Fenty. I said, my Fenty don't look like your Fenty. So she showed me the color I should get with identical. Then I saw her, what you call this stuff? This stuff, what is this stuff again? Concealer. This is the same concealer she told me about and the number. So my daughter her skin tone, even my granddaughter. Wow. my mama had some strong genes, but then my granddaughter's mama, she's our complexion as well. I mean, it's just the perfect tone. It's not too light, it's not too dark. For me, it's perfect. And it goes with a lot of colors. So that's why I do a lot of eyeshadows and clothing, different colors there as well. Lipsticks, everything. The sky's the limit because of the palette and the nurturing of the inside out. Okay? So, I am very proud of myself in this look. Let's get up here closer. Oh, wait a minute, I forgot I got my tool. Wait, why you ain't, what? On this tool work, y'all, it worked last night. I think I'm at 1080. Cause now I did learn if I got it set at 1080. Hold on, y'all. It won't do all this zooming. I had to read instructions because I kept saying, oh, this thing don't work no more. No, it's, you know, us, the user. Okay, hold on 1 minute, y'all. I need to change my camera setting to 720 in order for this remote. I remember reading that little bit of detail when I said the camera didn't work. Oh, goddamn. So, for night purposes, we want to be able to zoom in. We want to be able to zoom in, okay? We want to be able to zoom in. So, reading is fundamental. Reading is important because I said shit was broke, y'all. So, I think I must have put it in Google. Like, in a particular camera, I can't zoom. It won't zoom. You know, it ain't working no more. So it was there right there in plain sight. At 720, you can zoom, use all the little functions. At 1080, I don't know, look at your camera. I can't tell you what. You know, it just said 1080, you can't zoom. Okay, so I learned that. So you might see some, like I said, oh God, Jesus, I like that. Let me see this wing up there. Let's see, so we can get this wing in here. And this will help me, you know, I need to look straight ahead because that's how I was directed to put the, you know, get the wing to be, at least it looks of an illusion of equal symmetry. So I'm looking straight ahead. Like I said, I'm looking left. I'm looking down also because I want to see that eyeshadow and wing from above because most people are taller than me. Okay? Straight ahead, left, right. And I'm not just looking at my wing. The wing and everything from the wings, the eyebrows, because I'm looking at that too itself by the wing. So I'll assess this when I look at it. I'm looking at the side of my face because I contoured also. And what's this shit called again? Concealer. So I concealed and I contoured. The concealer is this. Under eyes, what they call it, T-zone, this little forehead area, the tip of the nose, top of the lip in case you have a mustache, shadow. Okay, this ain't for the cover up an actual mustache. Okay, the shadow after you shave that, or I don't know, I don't know, because I ain't got one. I don't know if you pluck them or what. I don't know if you shave them. All I know is this will not conceal halves. It'll, your 5 o'clock shadow, it will conceal. Okay, so that's why I go down. And then as you get older, well, I guess it's trying to tell you how your mustache gonna come. I know every now and again I'm like, oh, what's that? Oh, it's a little dark there, so no. And then, you know, if you have darkness under your eyes, you conceal. Okay? And so that's under eyes, tip of nose, that area right there. Here. Oh, that area. Okay? So that's concealing. Contour is that I was trying to chisel out my face, and I'm going to show you what I mean by that. Hold on. So this palette here is contour, and like I said, you're going to have this backdrop thing is messing me up here, y'all. That face is beat. That's what they call it. This brown here, you can see is all used up. Okay. So what I want to do is give myself a facelift without paint for it. So I'm gonna put that brown. Start at the tip of the top of my ear. Now I'm gonna start at the bottom of my ear and chisel out a cheekbone. Now I don't need a facelift, but this can, again, an illusion that you've had, you see, a facelift. And with me, I put it here too, to chisel out, and then you blend, blend. You're gonna have foundation on, and you just blend. So, okay. So this is a full face. So this is kind of darker, and I go in with the orange on top blend in that little powder thing. It'll come in a little 3 concealer. You do. I use all 3 of them. My brown. I do my orange inside the brown, and then there's a bronzer. And on this bronzer, I use another palette because it's winter. And I put the bronzer just in that area right there. On top of that right there. Everywhere I put the concealer, once the concealer was dry and buffed in, when I say buffed in, they say blend. It's gonna be some just light. You can tap with your finger or tap with a brush, a firm brush, but not real. See, and you're just gonna tap the top of your skin. Not hard for the folks that's heavy-handed like me. You're gonna just go. That's how they apply makeup now, y'all. They don't be doing no wiping, no nothing. This the way this makeup is made. You tap it into your skin, your healthy skin, and that's how you apply very lightly. And they say hold your brush at the end. That helps for being heavy-handed. Instead of putting it down here at where the brush is, and you know you're heavy-handed or regular-handed, you're gonna put too much product. So you're gonna tap off your brush and you're gonna hold it at the end, because you can, can't hold it, and so if you hold it at the end, you're gonna lightly touch your skin the way they want you to anyway, and it go on top of very healthy skin like a really light layer of paint on the top of your skin. And you're just trying to you're not putting your foundation where you put your concealer. So you use very little foundation in 2026. Where you see this highlighted stuff is the concealer only on healthy skin. Where you see the chiseled out, what do you call it? Contour. Help you look like you had a facelift in heaven. What was I going to say about this? Very little. I don't know, y'all. So, I don't put any foundation. Where you see the concealer, there was no need for foundation. There's a product on the top of that in the regions of concealer. There is a product right here for contouring. So I contoured here, so there's no need for foundation. Where you're going to put foundation is in between right here. Right here. Foundation right here. And again, the concealer go at the top here, the darker. Not concealer, but contouring. Because I didn't do my whole face. This is how I will contour my face with the darker powder. So, there's no need for foundation here. I concealed all this bright stuff right here. I concealed all of that. Matted it down. There's no need for foundation there. So the foundation is going to go here. Boom, 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 boom. Tap it in. And then it's going to go across the forehead, the foundation. And then the secret to this type of application is time and blending. That little light holding at the end of the brush. And it can get addicting. It's my therapeutic time. I put on that song I just wrote. Because this takes time. Do not drag that brush. Don't paint. The kind of paint we use in 2026, and this is paint makeup. They have formulated. No. It's let the brush do the job with very little product. And now, because you only put foundation here, when I say in this area, you're going to go over in the dark a little bit and over in the contour, the concealer. And that's what you're supposed to do where they meet. That's why it's called blending. You're going to blend that foundation along with your contour, darker contour. Blend. You shouldn't see a line where the makeup end and the foundation end and the contour end. You got to blend it across each other. Then you go up there, you work your way up, and then you blend the foundation across the concealer very lightly. And that's why your face will look natural. And the illusion that you've had a facelift. And you found the fountain of youth. Blending. Remember that word. Blending. And it's the same thing you do with eyeshadows. You put your little eyelid on. You just want the lid. You work your way up the crease. You just tap it in the crease area and a little bit above the crease. Boom, 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 boom. You cross over that eyelid to the crease. Then you stop and let the crease color go up a little bit by itself. That's called blending. Where these colors come together and then you buff it out. You do that with your eyeshadow. You do that with your face now. You do that with your lipstick to get ombre, 2 different colors of lipstick. Well, again, this is not just 2 different colors. This is a liner brown, then there's a brown liner, and then the darker color lipstick I wanted, and then the lighter color. So I blended it. So what makeup artists are really, really stressing is to get this wing correctly in the correct place, especially as you age. And you know, when I talk about exfoliation and the Asians, I really like their exfoliation with rice. They have a lot of hooded eyes, even in age. You know, when they say slant, we call it slant eye, but they got a skin that overlap. So anyway, as you get older, the skin starts to just flap over. So looking at Asian videos with their hooded eyes, it helped me get this wing correctly. So, and then once you get your wing correctly and the steps applying eyeshadows, the sky's the limit, because you're only going to use 3 colors when you do eyeshadow. That's another thing. Or you can, now they got it where you can use just one and some sprinkles, or just one, and you know, it's just, they got it where you can wear one, boom, 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 nice little shade and wing it out. And it looks like art. So that's why I said it's the techniques and good product. I won't say expensive product, because there's a lot of drugstore stuff that's out here now. Again, the algorithm, just like AI, has changed media. Well, there's formulas being created and used to change makeup, to bring it to 2026. We know how folks used to look with makeup. It was like, a lot of people didn't want to wear it. It made you look horrible or like a clown. That's just not applying it correctly, applying it too much, and not blending. We wasn't taught this blending technique. And the product is blendable. Because you got some shit you'll buy, that old shit. No, it ain't blend. You put it on, it's there. It ain't going no blend. This is blending. Yeah. And you're lightly touching your skin. And then, like I said, I can tap, 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 meditate, listen to my inspiration affirmations, or listen to one of your show. Because actually, when I was doing my makeup, I have the model in front of me, the YouTube video model, but I have it on pause. And I had the volume off. I've already listened to it before, and I got very specific. Now that I'm down to 4 videos, and the 4 videos are for foundations, wing, shadow, I forgot the other thing, contour and concealer, maybe. I don't know. So I want 4 in it. That's once you get all that. I got one for eyebrows too. Of course, my eyebrows are tattooed, but that person, when I got it back 20 years ago, and you know, they was just following I thought, hey, hell, I'm paying for you to tattoo my eyebrows on. Correct the asymmetric. But to me, they made it worse. Like, one is drastically the eyebrow. You know, and so I'm doing a lot of correcting, even with the fucking tattoo eyebrows. You know? They're not, the eyebrows are not the same. Yes, my eyes, I was born with them being, you know, slightly, but these brows, I just think the lady, I don't know. I ain't go, it was 20 years ago. They have involved in that area, but I got a 20-year-old tattoo eyebrow. So I'm constantly having to reshape it and make it symmetric, so it don't look too bad. Y'all wouldn't see it, I figured. Okay, you know. So anyway, I'm very happy with it. And this, as I take my time and I, get used to doing, like I said, I can change the colors, but the steps I put a number 1. Like if I'm starting to conceal, I got a 1 on this bottle. I know I wrote some numbers on some things yesterday. I don't know, maybe they don't came the numbers. I had a permanent pen. Why they ain't? Because I have to number stuff. I'm gonna have to wonder, maybe I had on order up something. But I'm glad I mentioned it. So when you're finished your face, again, I'm so glad I don't know what triggered that thought. Anyway, when you finish your face, again, exfoliating, hydration, moisturizer, sunscreen, toning, that's the food for the skin to keep it fed, looking healthy, glowing, protect the sunscreen. So again, that's to keep the skin healthy. Makeup doesn't keep the skin healthy. It clogs up pores. So that's why it's very important to exfoliate, hydrate, moisturize, sunscreen. Now, once you get your makeup on, and you all know because I was getting styles, you got to waterproof it. Well, like you got to wear it in a hot sun. You know, you going, I know, oh my God, when I used to go out Georgia barbecues outside and it's hot, come home, one of these eyebrows was gone. That's why I got them tattooed, because I'm like, I'm a diva. I can't be, I'm cheesing in these folks' face because I don't have any eyebrows. They're very, very thin. And so I had to get them tattooed. I was growing them on, but like I say, I ain't know nothing about this, and I don't know nothing about no DIY waterproof. Anyway, you waterproof your face once you get it finished. And it's called finishing spray. And the one I was using when I was getting styles it has alcohol in it. This one don't. I'll put all this stuff up later. But anyway, you freeze your look into place and it don't move. When I tell y'all it don't move, it's a very, very fine mist. You hold your arm out, turn your head, waterproof your face, have your little fan, help dry it faster. This is pampering, so if you, like I said, you're not going to get this look if you're rushing, and especially if you're a new time makeup person, because it's going to be hit and miss if you never really wore makeup because you was like, ooh, I don't like the way that look. This just looks like healthy skin because it is. And like I said, if I was going somewhere, I would basically already know my color palette. I am practicing a burgundy look to go with that dress I had on the other day. Yeah. I'm also trying to do a brown bronzy together that I sing is called the Fox look. So, yeah. And I can do that with my lioness, I'm looking at those kind of leopard, patterns because I got my bride on. I got a lot of leopard outfits, so I want to do something with that palette. And I can get the idea right from here because I said I'm going to use 3 colors when you do eyeshadows. And so I can take these colors in this, the black, the darker brown, and this other tan. And I'm going to set these eyes off. I'm going to do that tomorrow, y'all. It's going to take me a long time. So I got this look. I got video that I can go back and research. I'm gonna write down the steps tomorrow. I didn't write down the steps today. I got them 4 videos. I'm a visual learner now. I may not write the steps down. I got them 4 videos and I'll just do 1, 2, 3 other videos. You know, I ain't doing all the writing no more. I talk it, you know, text to whatever that, you know, text to speech to text. So yeah. And because I used a little fan, man, that is nice. I'm gonna try to get this camera closer, y'all. That way y'all can see. And I can see. And I'm also looking at where I did contour with the darker hair. I'm trying to, if it's a really like a wedding or something, I would do all down my neck too, as far as the foundation, you know, just to make sure, yeah. If I had a low cut dress on. So y'all see when I say hooded, it's this little oh, okay. And you can do your eyeshadows, you know, but as you age, like I said, I have to give an illusion. I'm looking at these eyebrows, y'all. I'm telling y'all, you can see the tattoo here. And then how I'm struggling to reconnect, you know. I'm doing a lot of extra contouring and concealing to get them to look the same from a distance. So I'm looking under my eyes. I'm gonna go back and look at this video. I'm gonna change the lighting. Let's see. Because you know the different lighting and different functions also. Sometimes, you know, they're dark in the ballroom and stuff, but you know when you walk in the lobby, and then you probably, you know, should go outside also, because my bathroom lighting is that old harsh yellow. And y'all, I'm gonna say I have to conceal and stuff, but I'm aging. I'll be 60 next year. So, yeah, 20-year-old tattoo. They ain't give a fuck when they was, you know, about evolution. But I'm loving this wing. And you can see the, I can't do the eyes the same. So I've given up trying to make them identical. Your eyes are not identical, and it takes too much time for me trying to get them. I'm a new beginner. I mean, I'm not no beginner, but intermediate. I'm new to all these new procedures, applications, and I'm new to the product. All this, I didn't know nothing about concealing and contouring and all of that. I just was having makeup on, and I still wasn't even buffing it out, blending it out. And it looked horrible. I don't care, even with the best makeup. So then they didn't have our complexion. I didn't know nothing about mixing. I know. I'm working. I'm tired. I'm in the struggle. So no, I ain't know nothing about makeup, y'all. So, Not as far as like I'm learning now. Blend, blend, blend. Go in different lighting. So don't worry about if it's a dark room as far as the ballrooms and stuff. But like I say, you know, the grand entrance is the foyer. You walk in and then I'll say what other area is the where you take the pictures at, the red carpet, you know. So for me, those areas you know, my lighting, especially on the carpet, the photography. I gotta get me some good pictures. So you know that lighting is gonna be flawless, and the photographer is gonna help, you know, your angles and everything, because he's the expert, he's the artist. So let the photographer, you know, they'll get you a nice angle and the lighting, and sometimes the lighting is inside the camera like it is on mine. You know, so they gonna hook you up now, and then they got the AI in the camera, so makeup ain't got to be perfect now. So don't spend all day. The shit is, you know, you should look healthy going to an event, not tired. See, it's what 2 in the morning. I ain't been asleep since I woke up. When y'all saw me back around 10 or 11. But I don't look tired because my skin is healthy and I follow the application, the blending, you know. Blend it out, take your time. Moisturize, blend it out, take your time. Apply, take your time. And then waterproof. Mm-hmm. And this will be a 12-hour look, inside or out. You know, under weather conditions, it's weatherproof. Okay. And I'll review the video for, you know, I'm not going to do it at night, but I got to do it before tomorrow because, like I say, I'm practicing for the holidays, and, you know, the holidays here. So I got some events that I got to get all dolled up. And then, you know, when I do my Christmas dress up with you all, I want, you know, to be a little dramatic. The motherfucking altar is show. I am on the floor. I'm on the floor, y'all. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? So of course, you know, I'm looking at the moles, and y'all, my nose did close. Let it go. I'll deal with it in 2026. You know, so it was good for 10 years. So I don't know, like I said, them gummies took me to a different goddamn planet when I come loose. I ain't even had no nose ring, no nostril ring. What happened? And like I said, the thing was curled up, so I really don't know what happened. And I'm like, I could have died, me swallowed, just went down the wrong pipe. Oh, Jesus. So when I have those, when I sleep till 11, I already know I'm prepared to be up for 24 hours. And I had some coffee too. And that is just simply gorgeous. And you all, I don't even have no blush. I didn't even finish that step because I was like, oh, I'm tired now. And so I would have dusted off a little pink on the apple cheeks, little dust, or I would just sweet. Yeah, so we'll do blush tomorrow. Okay, I'm getting sleepy now. Yeah. Can you hear Queen? So again, I teach myself something every day. I do my own makeup. I'm gonna go to these functions doing my own makeup. And I'm gonna walk outside after I do my makeup tomorrow. I'm gonna try to do it really, really early so I can walk outside and see how I look in, natural light. But again, my face is for the entrance lobby and the photo, area. So whatever. And the photo guy got all the equipment, technology to hook the shit on up. Where I'm looking like I'm, like I look now. What y'all mean? And I ain't even got no eyelashes on, y'all, so no, I won't be doing all of that tonight because I am tired now. And I want to practice that. I even got there's a new technique for applying lashes. You cut them, this for the older ladies, and you just wear that what you cut them in half, and just put the end on the end and leave it. That's going to set that wing off. So, I'm going to do all that. Do not, at 50 and above, do not try to go buy a strip and put the whole strip on, cut it in half, and just use the end. Even with individuals, the end. All of this going to set your wing off. Because I ain't did that yet. That's the new application, the young people and the people on YouTube, the ones I really, really like. We don't wear eyelashes like that no more. They ain't even being in full, and I don't even like the magnets. I sure don't. That's a So to set off my wing, I'll cut the eyelashes. Cut the eyelashes in half and just use the outer portion to set that cat eye off, that little So that's the new thing on the streets in the makeup world. I was like, Lord, thank you, Jesus. That's why I ain't got to be trying to push this one down on the left. Then no, it's just boom in. Wing. All of this wing is, oh my God. So that's how you can start looking at the different YouTube videos. Come on, women now. Oh, the floor. My gosh. My gosh. Oh. Queen. Checkmate. The motherfucking ultimate. The ultimate showgirl. Come on, women now. Come on with me now. Happy holidays. Happy holidays. The hell and the high water. Let's do step. Let's do step.
she was. She'd been there all the time. I'd been too busy making faces so folks would like me. I'd never seen her. There she was.
Long live the Queen. And I yield the floor. My darlings, I yield the floor. Checkmate.